you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's James Van Hest here from No Bull, and today we are on episode 12 of Songtell, and we're doing track 11 off the new album Rock and Roll Remains Forever, the title track today. If you haven't watched the other 11 episodes, then it is an AI lyric interpreter. So you put the lyrics in, it tells you what it thinks the lyrics are talking about, then I read that to you and I tell you if that's accurate. Then once we've done that, we go through the lyrics and I tell you what I meant by the lyrics, because I wrote the song. Okay, let's go! This anthem is a passionate celebration of rock music as a timeless, liberating art form that transcends generations and cultural boundaries. The lyrics embody the rebellious spirit, freedom, and transformative power of rock and roll. Give that a round of applause, mate. First of all, this anthem. That's why it had to be title track, because I really think it is an anthem. Passionate celebration of rock music. Exactly. Timeless, liberating art form. Damn right. Transcends generations and cultural boundaries. That's right. And the lyrics embody the rebellious spirit, freedom, and transformative power of rock and roll. Holy shit, do I need to say any more? Bang on! Don't do that. The defiant and unapologetic, triumphant and life-affirming, energetic and rebellious lyrics celebrate personal and artistic freedom of rock and roll. I might as well just take a f***ing bow. There you go. The song represents rock and roll as more than a musical genre. It's a cultural movement symbolizing resistance against societal constraint, individual expression, breaking traditional boundaries, and emotional liberation. That's fucking right. The musical immortality of rock and roll is portrayed as an internal, unstoppable force, emphasizing the genre's resilience and cultural significance, and rejects the notion of musical obsolescence. Exactly what I'm talking about. What more can I say? The freedom and rebellion of the lyrics challenge authority, stick it to the man, promotes personal empowerment and celebrates unrestrained self-expression. That is what I'm saying. The emotional catharsis of music as a mechanism for emotional release, rock and rollin' away your blues, suggests healing through music and highlights music's therapeutic potential. Oh, bro, that's what I'm talking about. The song is a powerful manifesto celebrating rock and roll's enduring spirit, positioning the genre as a transformative, liberating art form that continues to inspire and empower generations. That's what I'm f***ing talking about. Best genre ever. Rock and roll, hard rock, metal, heavy metal, all that kind of shit. Oh! Now, that's all I had to say about it, so let's get straight into the lyrics. The first verse. Liberation and ain't no lies elevate you with a good time. So, liberation and ain't no lies. That's right, rock and roll is liberating, and that is not a lie. Elevate you with a good time. It will lift you up with a good time. Let down your hair, turn the amps up high. Electric sounds from the guitar bite. So you take your hair out and you turn the amps all the way up, and the electric sounds from the guitar bite. So the bite of the guitar, the tone. Swinging drums, rhythm, and some blues. A boogie freedom with a rock and roll tune. There you go. It's got some swinging drums, you know, it's got that flow. For example, the hi-hats. It's not like, it's more like, you know, it's got that swing. It's open, it breathes, you know, it's not stiff. Rhythm and some blues. So the swinging drums, rhythm, and some blues. You put that together with some boogie, you can make rock and roll out of that. Decibels with a rockin' sound, ain't no pollution, play it loud. So the decibels from music, you know, rock decibels is the sound. That's also a reference today to the song Decibel. Ain't no pollution, play it loud. So rock and roll ain't noise pollution. That's why I put ain't no pollution. Now, are you ready to rock? Because it can't be stopped. Doesn't matter if you're not ready, because you can't stop rock and roll. Rock and roll remains forever. It will live on. It'll never be gone. Self-explanatory that. Verse 2. You cannot stop. Just let there be rock. No bull all the way to the top. So, can't stop. so you better let there be rock, and that's a song reference to the ACDC song Let There Be Rock, obviously. And then No Bull all the way to the top. Now there's like 4 things here. First of all, the band No Bull goes all the way to the top. But I didn't mean that when I wrote it, because this song came before the band name. So that one's like, that was just a sort of a coincidence thing. But No Bull, I put that in there because of what inspired the band's name, which is the ACDC concert DVD, No Bull, my f***ing favourite DVD, and, you know, no bull, man. And all the way to the top, long way to the top, if you want to rock and roll. There's the other reference there. No time to care, stick it to the man. So why do you give a f***? Stick it to the man and, you know, go and play some rock. Vibrations from a rockin' band. So, you know, bands, rock bands are that loud, they can cause earthquakes. Seriously. ACDC has been picked up on the Richter scale, so have Metallica and other bands. So that's the verses there. And then we've got the breakdown section. Rock and rollin' from place to place. Rock and roll sweating down your face. Rock and rollin' all the way. Rock and roll has no decay. So that's like, you know, you can rock and roll from this place to that place. You know, I don't know about you, but when I'm on stage playing rock, it sweats down my f***ing face. All the way has no decay. So has no decay, that basically means you're not going to get tired of it. I never f***ing get tired of it. Rock and rollin' away your blues. Rock and rollin' times a do. Rock and roll cannot be stopped. Rock and roll all the way to the top. So there's 2 things in that first one. Rock and rollin' away your blues. First of all, song reference to the ACDC song Rock the Blues Away. Also, you know, you can rock away your ills, rock the blues away, you know, there you go. Rock and roll them times a do, so you're always due to rock and roll. Can't be stopped all the way to the top. And yeah, that's about it. It's got like 3 guitar solos in this song, and then it turns into that slow bluesy thing at the end. So I feel like the music and the lyrics match. I knew, because I wrote the music first, as I do with most of my songs, and I knew the lyrics had to match, so I made the lyrics match, but then I had to come up with a song title, and this is the longest it had ever taken me, and still has ever taken me, to come up with a song name. And I remember one day I just had it, Rock and Roll Remains Forever. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to see you next week for another Songtell thing, so leave in the comments of this video if you would like me to do this with other songs. For example, songs off the Unconscious album or the Stick It album, or any of the other songs that are out. Just let me know and maybe I'll get them done. We'll see how we go. Thank you for watching this, and if you watch the other episodes, I really appreciate that. The whole band really appreciates that. I know I'm the only one in these videos, but we still all appreciate the time that you spend looking at our content, watching it, listening to it, and enjoying it. No Bull much appreciates it.